Hey guys, what's up? Here's Max. During the granola arc of the Dragon Ball Super manga, something a little unexpected happened. BEERUS began training Vegeta, teaching him the Hakai. This was unexpected because actually, Vegeta has every reason in the world to hate BEERUS to the core. So taking that into account, I ask you the following question. Is it really a good idea for BEERUS to be training Vegeta? Is he not working on his own destruction by doing this? What would happen if Vegeta decided to get revenge on BEERUS for all the harm that the Destroyer did to him? Let's find out. Stay connected in this channel and let's go to the video. As I just said, Vegeta has every reason in the world to hate BEERUS, perhaps even more than he does to hate Frieza, who is his worst enemy. For starters, when he was still a child, Vegeta saw BEERUS completely humiliate his father, King Vegeta, and that left the prince a little traumatized and very afraid of the God of Destruction. Many years later, BEERUS crashed Vegeta's wife's birthday party and caused quite a stir, even hitting Bulma. Before the Tournament of Power, BEERUS completely humiliated Vegeta after a fight between them, which was supposed to be a friendly fight. And worst of all, BEERUS recently revealed that he was one of the main responsible for the destruction of planet Vegeta and the near extinction of the Saiyan race. In short, Vegeta has every possible reason to hate BEERUS and want revenge on him. But so far in Dragon Ball Super, he hasn't done that. Why didn't he take revenge? The reason is simple. Vegeta never had enough power to defeat BEERUS. But now the Prince of Saiyans has become very powerful, and he can already use the power of destruction, even if not perfectly. So what would happen if Vegeta finally decided to challenge BEERUS to real combat with his current power in Dragon Ball Super? Can BEERUS still defeat Vegeta so easily? So far in this video, I've told you all the reasons Vegeta hates BEERUS, and now I'm going to tell you how the two would face each other. But before continuing with this video, I want to talk to you about our Patreon, which, as I've explained in the last few videos, is very important for us to continue with the story of the Dragon Ball Hakai manga. Many ask what happened to Dragon Ball Hakai and ask why the manga is no longer being published here on the channel or on our website. And the answer is that at the moment, we are no longer having the resources to maintain the production of the manga alone. So we started a Patreon where fans of the series can contribute to the production of the manga. Even in a short time, we've already managed to advance a lot with the Patreon, but it's still not the number we need to continue the production of the chapters. So if you're watching this video now and can collaborate, do it, because we're almost there. The link is in the video description. We're counting on you guys. Now let's talk about Vegeta and BEERUS. Since their defeat against Black Frieza, Vegeta and Goku trained hard on the planet BEERUS, and after a while they even brought Broly in for training. While Broly trained to get better control of his powers, and Goku trained to perfect his Ultra Instinct, Vegeta trained tirelessly to perfect his Ultra Ego, and his power of destruction. While Goku and Broly were primarily instructed by Whis, Vegeta was primarily instructed by BEERUS. In some moments, the God of Destruction decided to teach Vegeta in a more practical way, and he did that with some combat. Obviously, this training resulted in Vegeta taking a lot of beating from the God of Destruction. But as time passed, he evolved, and Vegeta noticed that BEERUS seemed to use more and more power in his fights, until finally there came a day when they had a combat, and Vegeta noticed it took BEERUS a real effort to defeat him. After that last training, Vegeta spent the rest of the day very reflective, especially when he went to sleep. He began to remember his moments with the God of Destruction. He remembered the day BEERUS arrived on planet Earth and how he was afraid of the Destroyer. He remembered when BEERUS slapped Bulma and how he faced the Hakaishin with all his power that day and was still easily defeated. On how BEERUS humiliated him after he landed an attack on the Destroyer in a fight. And when BEERUS humiliated him when revealing that he was one of those responsible for the destruction of his home planet. As he remembered all these things, Vegeta was filled with great rage, for only now did he realize how much the God of Destruction had hurt his great pride. Vegeta was so restless with all those thoughts that he didn't even let the night end and go out of bed to go talk to the God of Destruction. BEERUS was sleeping when Vegeta arrived at his room and woke him up by destroying all the alarms around him with energy attacks. Multiple explosions happen throughout the room, and BEERUS wakes up in a very scared state. At first, he wakes up comically angry, complaining to Vegeta. But when he notices the Saiyan's serious expression, he gets a more serious expression as well. When BEERUS asks what Vegeta wants, he replies that he wants a fight to the death. At first, BEERUS is very surprised by such a sudden proposal, but then he says that, come to think of it, he was expecting Vegeta to suggest something like that soon, and so he accepts. After that happens, Vegeta and Beerus go to Whis, and after explaining the situation, they ask the angel to take them to another dimension, where the universe would not be shaken by the combat. Whis does as they ask. When they arrive in another dimension, Vegeta transforms into the Ultra Ego, while Beerus begins to emanate his power of destruction. Whis notices how serious they are and gets a serious expression as well, understanding that this is definitely going to be a fight to the death. Beerus and Vegeta are about to have their ultimate fight, a fight where only one of them will come out alive. Will Vegeta be able to defeat the god of destruction and avenge all the harm the destroyer did to him? Or will Beerus once again prove himself superior to the Prince of Saiyans and maintain his reign? Find out in the next part. And that's what I had to tell you in this video, guys. If you enjoyed this story and want it to continue, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends who are Dragon Ball fans. For me to know that part 2 of the story is worth bringing, this video needs to have good feedback. That is a good number of views, likes, and new subscribers. If I get that good feedback, I'll know you like the story and want more. You can also comment on who you think will win this battle, give your arguments that we love to read, and maybe good arguments can influence the next part of the story. Don't forget to look at our Patreon. By collaborating with us, you will be helping to continue with the story of Dragon Ball Hakai, and you'll also have some benefits here on the channel. Go check it out later, the link is in the video description. This video ends here, thanks for watching. Until the next time, goodbye.